How hard is it to rebrand yourself as an artist? Because you just made it seem like
I ain't gonna lie, like, no matter what position you in, I think that this might be the realest I ever said in an interview. However you feel about yourself, I'm just that nigga, and I'm gonna be that. Whatever the title is, I'm gonna be that. Like, producer, writer, an executive, everything. Interviewer, I'm gonna be that.
We had to fight to get a meal, yeah. Wrongfully accused, we had to fight to get appeals. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, he gotta eat, you know. Despite the skills, keep it riding for the fam. You gotta light the wheels straight up. But in the past bad, work up in the trash bag. I'll pass a lot to take the test before I pass class. Yeah, and my family needed bread, I had to come correct. That's why I keep airing it out like I just passed gas.
The I Am Athlete parlay. We've been hot. These are guaranteed wins.
I'm gonna take Arizona over San Fran.
Whoa.
It's all about matchups, understanding who's playing against who. It's a game of chess.
Calling all college football fans, the 2022 season is here. We've been waiting, but I don't care if you're a Wolverine fan, a Duck fan, a Knight fan, a Gator fan, you can get in the game instantly. All new users, if you download DraftKings Sportsbook, the app, use promo code ATHLETE. If you bet $5, you're gonna get 200 in free bets instantly. Secure and safe platform. You can deposit and withdraw same day. It's easy, easy money. Download DraftKings Sportsbook, the app, use promo code ATHLETE, and all new customers, if you bet $5, you're gonna get 200 in free bets instantly. DraftKings.com is the sportsbook. I Am Athlete is the platform. Parlay, I Am Athlete all day. Promo code ATHLETE. Let's get it. Yo, we got a special guest today. I've been knowing, you know him as Yung Berg. I've been knowing my brother since knee high, you know what I mean? 18, 19 years old. He's been signed to DMX from the shot, done moved around here and there, don't play no games. And he's transitioned
To the biggest, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm one of the biggest executives in the game.
Right.
Name somebody else that's bigger than me right now. I got 11 records at radio right now. Like
11 records at radio, 8 Grammys nominated.
Yeah.
Changed it from Yung Berg to Hitmaker.
You got a resume.
Tell these folks what's going on, man. Like, I ain't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted to make sure I give you your flowers because, like, that road, you know, everybody can't get on that bumpy road and figure out a way to talk about at the end. You get what I'm saying? So I'll get the flow over to you.
I mean, just knowing you, my brother, and being from where we came from or whatever, like a lot of people, like the reason I was so adamant about reaching out to my people to do I Am Athlete podcast is because this is a real journey. I know that I watch how, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have certain interviews where want to pop they shit, but he be like serious about like, no, let's talk about the journey. Let's talk about this. Like this is one of the ones, and you get to see it in real life, real time. You can go see me from 16 years old, 15 years old, 14 years old to right now being in my 30s feeling like I'm old as hell. Like y'all.
He's still a little young though. He's still a little young.
Y'all old as hell.
We old, but
they old as hell. Hold up.
So, you know, like I said earlier, if we had a theme for it and it's about transition, right? Like that would be the theme for this show, transitions. Artists, y'all already have like this swagger about y'all. You know what I'm saying? When we taking pictures, it's just natural. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, do I throw up the peace sign, how I doing it?
Right,
like it just come natural for y'all. You understand? So the swagger, the chip, you got it. But even how we just started, you're like, yo, I got 11 songs on the radio. I got bang, 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 bang. Do you feel like that journey, how you started, you have a bigger chip on your shoulder? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
hell no, I don't got no chip on my shoulder. The whole thing is like to be an inspiration for everybody. Like to be honest, like I could be like, man, f all these, like I'm still Yung Berg. I was able to change my name and be on some, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, change the whole game and did all some dumb shit. To me personally, it's kind of like, why would you even play like that? it's people that's watching me. I was the person that ultimately wanted a super producer or somebody like that to really like come down and say like, yo, you talented, you dope. I ain't meet Timberland until I was me.
Dang. Right.
So like I was wishing that somebody could like, you know what I'm saying? Like be tapped in the way we are. Like, let's not lie. We'll look at a DM, we'll look at that. So I wish there was somebody like me. And that's all I'm trying to do, bro.
That would take a chance on the kid.
Man, immediately, you have to.
Right. You spoke about that, how you changed your name, right? So tell us how you came to that mindset of changing your name. What actually happened for you to do that?
You want the PC?
I want the raw, uncut.
All right, so you trying to skip years, bro. You went straight to executive.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
take us back.
So right here, I was living in Miami, and I lived like downtown Miami or whatever, and I had an artist that was like my muse that would like sing my songs or whatever. I would write the songs. I can't sing, but I know how to, like, you know what I'm saying, put something together. So I had my artist that was my muse, and she was doing it, and I was working at South Beach Studio. You know the one that Pharrell used to work at in the Marlin Hotel? Remember when the Marlin?
I've been in right, yeah.
Bro, that was the best vibe ever.
Boy.
That was the best vibe ever. And I couldn't pay for the studio bill. And I went to work with Tamar Braxton, and instead of the song that she wanted, she ended up catching another song that it became her hit. And then that's how I made it back to LA. And I was living right here, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. And let's rewind it back. Because the Yung Berg day is
no, them fire. We can't overlook that.
I want to talk that. That's fire talk.
Hold on, before Yung Berg, you was signed to DMX.
Yeah.
All right, so two-part question. I want to hear one story about DMX, and how
Rest in peace, X too.
Yeah, how you take a little part from him.
I think that everybody wanted, when I say that, like everybody want me to talk about how DMX took my first piece of from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but to me, the best DMX story was that he was open. He was able to see somebody like me and you. He was able to be like, yo, like, you dope. And he was able to bring me in. He was able to provide opportunity. He was able to give me $500,000 as an advance.
That's big.
As a kid.
As a kid.
You was 14?
What? That's crazy. Like, you can go look at DMX do you with Funkmaster Flex and Herb Gotti. Like, I'm in these videos. I'm all, like, you can go look at E videos. I'm really there. And that's why I don't want people to yo, all the people that's around me, it be blowing me, like, everybody that's my friends and all the people that I work with, I don't want everybody to oversee the journey, bruh.
So DMX said he was gonna sign you, everybody came out the woodworks, right? Why you say, you know what, I'm gonna stick with DMX, because Jay-Z wanted to sign you as well. How you say no to that?
Jay-Z, he wasn't the biggest DMX, excuse me. DMX was the guy.
DMX was the guy, especially from the hood.
DMX was the guy. So from a fan perspective of where I was looking at it, like, it was like signing to LeBron or, you know what I'm saying, somebody else, or KD.
Right.
LeBron is bigger than KD, right? Is LeBron bigger than KD?
Yes, 100%, no question.
It's Iceberg, Yung Berg, Hitmka, and then it's executive. So that's what you came in at, not even Hitmka.
Take us to the back.
Yeah, right, because the reality, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of people right now that's like, damn, they're not associating the two.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know, Yung Berg is actually Hitmka.
That's crazy.
Do you know that?
I seen it on Twitter, like when I did the little verses with Ray J and whatever, when I went popped out, because personally, I never wanted to rap. I ain't rapped on stage in over a decade. I'm not doing that. You know how lit I am? I'm not. But it's Ray J. And y'all know, if y'all ever met Ray J, he's one of the most, like, inviting, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll
like,
you know,
let's go,
he'll make you believe something gonna happen. Like, he be like, yo, it's a good look. Like,
was it a good look?
Man, dog, I ain't gonna lie. When he told me it was a good look, we did Sexy Can I with my guy, Billy J. And Neek Bucks is our new artist, but Billy J was kind of like, do the Sexy Can I record. And I was like, I was in my bag. I'm talking, I had the #1 record. I had a Sexy Lady out. Now we going back. The Sexy Lady, it was nice to know you. I had that out. I'm like, I'm the hottest in the game. I ain't doing none of that. Then they were like, yo, Berg, do the sexy can. I was like, what?
We want to hear.
Yeah.
Bro, we were down here in Miami. That's why I'm telling this story, because Miami's so influential. We walked from the Lowe's Hotel, well, actually it was the Delano, to the Wet Willie's. This back is would walk from Delano to Wet Willie's and like fine chicks.
Yeah.
And it was a thing. This was in 2007, 2008. Wrote the verses, and then that became the biggest song of my whole career. It's still the biggest song of my whole, it sold 10 million.
Now we're gonna go back and talk about Atlanta, but how much credit do you give Ray J for telling you like to switch it over? That's
none. I was already hot. None. But in a reality, like taking your ego out to play, that's my ego talking. Taking my ego out to play, everything. Because he allowed me to be a part of a stage with him. The same way you brothers let me be a part of the stage with y'all. Like, our ego could flare up and do all this other whatever. Like, we all got money.
Yeah.
He allowed me.
That's true.
That Ray J been popping since before we even know what popping was.
Yeah.
So how could I even, hey, I'm gonna be 100. Like, when I went through my trials and tribulations as Yung Berg, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shice Bubs from Dipset, he was the first, like, man, I'm gonna take you to the jeweler. I'm gonna get you the chain, and it's gonna be the stupidest chain. I went and bought the transforming chain.
I was about to ask you that too.
Yeah,
I didn't want to.
Yeah, so
okay.
I'm gonna give y'all this, you know what I'm saying? Nobody know that. So I bought the chain. Now, mind you, I didn't know there was a New York gang like Decepticons, and then I found out all that or whatever. And to be honest with you, this how the chain really went. You know what I'm saying? Because we on I Am Athlete.
Right.
So look, I was signed to Epic Records. I had the biggest song in the world. My hype man, who is my big brother, my OG, and I'll never disrespect him. He was my hype man. He downplayed himself to be my hype man. He had a big issue with people in Detroit. I flew in a jet, and I was just a focal person of somebody to take something from.
Right.
Just like it don't make no sense to take something from one of your friends. Let's take it from you.
Right.
There you go.
So they
the
take
big name.
So they surrounded me. They did whatever they did, but ultimately, who am I to like look back on that to be right now? I gotta watch it. Man, Jesus.
Can I ask you a question though? So when that happened, right? Because we ball players, right? I mean, Pac's probably the most street of all of us. He's like a ball player / gangster.
Culture. He culture.
Oh, culture. I'm sorry.
I didn't have a choice.
My question is more like, because we outside looking in. You know what I mean? So as far as like reputation wise or things like that, did that affect you at all?
Nah, that was heavy, and it was like a big weight to carry because it was almost like being blackballed. Like this back in the day, like right now, if a rapper go get his chain taken or something like that, it just happened.
Right.
You might pop out with a new hit. Back when that happened, boy, it was blackballs nation. Right. Nobody wanted to f with me. And then I had enough money to still keep f with me. But then you know the money run out. Yeah, right. And then Brian McKinney came and was like an angel to me on that level.
What you mean?
I had an overhead of $40,000, $50,000, big house, people living in it. And then Brian McKinney just like, I met him and then he was like, yo, I'm doing music. That's when he did the Pleasure P album.
With the B major.
Yeah. And then he hit me up too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, and he paid for me to, like, y'all remember when the W was the Viceroy? Remember it used to be the Viceroy on Brickell, and then the Icon was in the back, and he paid for my for a year.
So I went to college with Mac, and you definitely don't remember me, but I used to be around back in the days.
You want to that age, the dude says like first name, last name, ass. Yo, that's what, can I ask a question? Why do every football introduce themselves as like first name, last name?
DJ Williams. DJ Williams. That's how we grew up though. Like when you playing ball, it's like Williams, McCoy. So as far as everybody up here, when it comes to music and vibe, I'm lost, right? Culturally wise, whatever. I'll be honest. Wait, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I knew who Yung Berg was. Mm-hmm. I had no idea who Hitmaka was. Everybody know how Shazam worked. Right. I was just in Jamaica, right? Did a little all-inclusive. We get there. It's a jazz festival. Everybody at the hotel. Everybody at the hotel. 65 years old. in between the intermission, so they start vibing, you know, they playing little Afro beats and they doing this. Song come on. I Shazam it. I'm not finna lie to y'all right now. I swear to God.
Play it, please.
And it's off my Shazam. I just saved it.
Yeah, they call me
Yung Berg.
Hitmka. Who died and made you flawless? Thank God he gave you all that.
But hold on, wait. Let me tell you.
man. Can we play this on the
Let me
live
tell you.
stream? I'm out
Let
here.
me tell you what happened.
Tell your story, D.
True story. I'll make it quick. I'm in Jamaica. You know I want to tell a story.
He just left from Jamaica.
I just left Jamaica.
He didn't meet us in LA.
He got his chain now.
Nigga in Jamaica.
Hey,
party.
Come on, man.
Go ahead. Tell me what you doing. Go tell him how you was tricking off over there.
I put all that shit on. That can't catch me.
Hold on, watch.
Security guard can't catch me.
Yeah, right.
Put the watch on. Made me feel better. All this shit, I'm gonna tell a story. So look, my neck too big though. All of it. My neck too big.
Hold on, bro. Stop moving, bro.
Look, I'm in Jamaica. I go to an all-inclusive. It ends up being.
Bro, that's it.
They dressing him up. They dressing him
Hey, look,
Hold on, bro. You gotta get right
Hold
before you
on.
tell your story, bro.
I'm in Jamaica.
Hold on, bro.
I'm gonna need my watch.
He gonna keep the watch.
He said I need my watch.
Play it. It's too
Go
bad.
ahead. I'm about to
Well, you
be
got it on right now, boy.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, for the hoochie daddies right there. Then for the hoochie daddies right here. He's gonna really be doing this.
Let me
in the
make
summer.
some shit.
Yeah, I hate your collar.
I hate your collar.
I'm in Jamaica. I go to an all-inclusive.
All right.
It ends up being a jazz festival. Everybody in my hotel is between 55 and 65. Jazz festival, ain't to do, so we vibe and whatever. The DJ that they got didn't really know the crowd that he had.
Right.
So during the intermissions, he playing hip hop. Right. Me and my lady laughing because when he put that loud shit on, we saw everybody going like this, and my lady say, "Oh, damn, the music too loud." I say, "Nah." I said they turn the hearing aids down. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
They put on the hip hop, they turn their hearing aids down. So, wait. So imagine you see 20 people go like this at one time. I said, "Damn, they turn the hearing aids down." They put on so lonely. We went to adjusting that back up. I ain't gonna, you not. I get the video from my lady. We go to adjusting that back up. Next thing you know, Nanas is up there, they vibing. They start dancing. That's what made me Shazam the song. And at this time, I'm like, I'll be honest, who the Hitmka? Right. I Shazam the song. You can look on the date, and when I Shazam the song, dog, that got 55, 65 years old up, jamming and dancing, bro. Just crank them things up, man. That's what I'm saying, dog.
Can we do this though? We got Hitmka right here, right? Let's just, can we give him his love and respect?
Yeah,
let's
sure.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Please.
But let's
shout out
like
my jeweler.
Let's go back.
Shout out to jeweler. But hold on, we gotta ask this though, because when you really like run down your resume, it's a heavy resume, right? But I feel like you don't get your dues like you supposed to. Do you feel like that? Because you need your respect. Because you got a big resume.
But what do that mean to somebody though? Like I look at that. That's why I sit at this round table with all of us. Like, I know that this guy or you or this guy, like, I know y'all the guys, but do we all get our respect? Like, if we want to put it in our own mind and be like, yo, did we get the flowers? Did we all get them? No. Respectfully?
No.
Did you feel like?
Impossible that we all get.
But the first thing he said was, yo, who can F with me? He said, name him. That's what you said.
No,
so when you say that's like, yo, and you really run down his resume, that's a real question.
But I gotta hold my own vibe. You know what I'm saying?
But you speaking factual. It's different if I'm saying, yo, who can mess with me?
I mean, so look.
You see what I'm saying? He need that.
Hold on, let me put your.
Does that matter?
Because you gotta realize that this kid been a superstar since 14,
since a youngin'.
12, 13 years old. There's only two motherfuckers that's done what he done done. That I know, you and Bow Wow.
I was about to say that too, yeah.
Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown, but I'm
Nah, I ain't put I'm gonna put myself in the lane like with Joe Budden, 2 Chainz.
With who?
Joe Budden.
Why them?
Rebranded.
Oh, rebranded. That's nice. That's smart. Yeah.
Because we know 2 Chainz from Titty Boy. Exactly. We used to be in Magic City. I'll tell this story.
We know Titty Boy.
We know Titty Boy.
You know, for me to like, let's be clear. Like all the records that 2 Chainz have, with the exception of all the stuff, like the new stuff, like I'm a real like strong force behind that. I don't know. I don't know if people gonna understand it.
What you mean? Explain.
Bro, this man was riding me around in a 70-45 BM with pounds in the back. Now we got platinum records. How much more I gotta say?
But but I'm saying we need to hear that because certain dudes need to let them know, like, yo, this is my platform. This is my numbers. This is what I did. We need to know that. That matter though, because everybody don't know that.
That's why I asked earlier, but that's why I asked earlier, do you have a chip
I'm trying to be low key in Bal Harbor by myself. No security, no, you know what I'm saying? Like me and a vibe.
Right.
Like, come on, you think I wanna, like, you wanna pop this?
But that's why I asked, because you opened the show with that type of energy.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked that question, like, do you have a chip on your shoulder? And you said no, because
I'm gonna be that forever.
Like if I have, you know, how you entered 14, you know, and then you have success, and then you boom, you know, you have some struggles, have some success, struggle, then you rebrand yourself.
That's big, bro.
That's big. That's impossible. You just said Joe Budden, you just said 2 Chainz, right? Like, it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible to rebrand yourself as an artist.
Wiz, Chris Brown, Machine Gun Kelly, Nicki Minaj, Joe Budden. You want me to keep going?
Man, bro, I got a long resume.
Yeah, I know the list is crazy. How hard is it to rebrand yourself as an artist? Because you just made it seem like
I ain't gonna lie, like, no matter what position you in, I think that this might be the realest I ever said in an interview. However you feel about yourself, I'm just that nigga, and I'm gonna be that. Whatever the title is, I'm gonna be that. Like, producer, writer, an executive, everything. Interviewer, I'm gonna be that.
Why? Because listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like sometimes as athletes and artists, when we sit down, bro,
I never had a Lunchable. I never had a grilled cheese. I never had nothing, boy. I ain't never ate nothing in between 2 pieces of sandwiches. Like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what a sandwich is. What are you talking about? Like, my parents millionaires, I come from a different plug. Like, and that's light. I really was the guy that went and did the whole hood, you know what I'm saying? But like, I never like, what is a Lunchable? Have you ever been at Quiznos? Not me. They should sponsor me right now too, because I've never been. My first Subway sandwich or Quiznos is going to be like something that you could get 100 million from. I never had it happen.
Was it necessity, the change in the move, or was it by choice?
I had to.
But you knew before you did it, you could jump in that lane.
I had to, because people didn't want the product from me. So if you're not the player no more, you might be the coach. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna teach kids how to do it, and then maybe the next person that you dealing with gonna be the next person. And then the other side of the question is kind of like, I'm a vibe to be around. Dude, are you crazy? These people want to be around. Like, I'm me.
Right.
I'm outside. Like, I got Ace Red, I got Ivory Scott, I got everybody with me or whatever you talking about. It's gonna be lit every time you see me. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Anybody want to have an auxiliary chord challenge? I don't even care about verses. Ain't nobody gonna play no songs around me.
I love it. See, that's how I be thinking. Y'all think I'm crazy. I say this to them dudes. Y'all think I'm crazy. That's how I feel.
You ain't got the numbers though.
Oh,
you
got the best numbers on this show.
All right, chill out. Chill out. He's going. Yeah.
When I started my career, I never looked at myself as like Jay-Z. Like, I always looked at myself like L.A. Reid. I always looked at myself like Barry Gordy.
Right.
I always looked at myself
That's
like
dope,
somebody that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, around somebody that's really gonna take it to the next level. So I never even perceived myself. Like, so when I stopped being Yung Berg and I go to Hitmka, it wasn't even like a big deal to me. Cause
you are seeing stuff like that.
I watched these documentaries. Like, I was available for that.
It's crazy that you said that. Our last question on this sheet is this: what's the end game? Who you want to be up there with?
There's
known
no
and respect.
game.
You said L.A. Reid, Barry
Quincy
Gordon,
Jones
Quincy Jones,
is 90 years old.
Clarence Avant, Puff Daddy.
Quincy Jones just did a 90-year-old interview with Pharrell. Where am I gonna be? How? What am I doing? Like, what are we talking about? We talking about getting in shape. We talking about all this. You think I give a fuck about it? I want to put these people on. Like, what they got to do with me?
What's the
people
sauce?
dying.
What's the sauce? How do you know when you see an
people
artist?
Are dying out here, bro. I want to put my people on. This all it is, bruh.
Right.
I could put my people in the next position.
Right.
Anybody that come in contact with me. Now ask me a question. You can go ahead.
No, I mean it was that like when you see, because you say you want to put your people on. You talked about L.A. Reid, Quincy, and so many others. How do you know when you see a star? How do you know it's a star?
I don't. You talented. You can make a song with me. I don't care. I'm gonna make you a star. I'm sure that you wanted to be a star if you could make a song with me.
Right.
What the I'm about?
Right.
If you could make a song, if you could make it all the way through every hurdle to make a song with me, then I guess you wanted to be a star of your own. Why not be empowered that?
I get it.
Who was the first Grammy nominated artist?
Pac, I love you. I got 10 Grammy nominations. It's the big,
take it easy. I got 10 of them.
What are we talking about? Do I want a Grammy? I want an I Am Athlete Award. I want the I Am Athlete Awards to be here. Give me that. Give me the Lifetime Achievement here. Say that you sold 100 million records. You think I give a about a Grammy? Man, what the Bro, I'm right here.
So let me ask you something, and this is me talking to you because I've been around you. We've sat in, like, you done slept on my couch.
For sure.
We've been like this. You get what I'm saying? So you got a vision of how you want to look. My question is, all right, we was right there, right? 14, DMX, boom, came up. Same way with my career. Boom, da-da-da-da, right here, boom. And then you just take off to the rocket sky.
Nah, it's cap. Nah, you can watch it. You can watch it in real time. I went through hardships and and I'm the George Jefferson of the east side of Chicago. Nobody owns more property than me.
Big, that's big.
What are we talking about?
That's big.
What you think you get a watch like this? What? How dare him?
Yeah.
The key is, let me tell you something. Get you good people around you. That's the biggest point. If what I got, what I don't got, whatever.
You gotta have good
but who around me? Who my team? Who Billy J? Who Neek Bucks? Who Gisette? Who Rocky? Who Krishan? Who all these different people? Who Ivory Scott? Who Ace Red? Who are these people? Put them people around you.
He talk about friends and people around him. Pacman, his boy that we was looking up. Is it Cat One?
Yeah.
That's his name?
What about him?
You talked about friends and family, and that's somebody that was close to me, right? Do you care to speak on that?
Nah, he was my friend when I was like, he was like a big homie to me. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the biggest, like he was like a kingpin to me when I was a kid, but now that I'm a grown man, you know what I'm saying? He's someone that I look at like as someone that I have the most respect for and I revere. I would never for nobody. Like this is what people gotta do. Like, look, if somebody ever put you in position and help you get some money, don't ever them.
Right, you should, right.
Talk back how you want to talk about them behind closed doors and do whatever. Like publicly, don't ever talk bad about them. Like if they help you get to the bag and you got that relationship and y'all come from a mud, you know what I'm saying? Standpoint, like where you can pick it up the phone and call.
That's why your ass the #1 producer right now, huh?
Nah, I mean, sure.
Yeah, separate yourself to sound like though. To get where he's at.
I want to know your top 5 producers.
Dr. Dre, Kanye West, Pharrell, OG Parker, whoever I work with, Krishan, whoever.
Who the artist that you would love to? I know it's a loaded damn question with you.
You don't work with everybody.
Yeah, like the artist right now, you like, yo, I want to work with this artist right now.
I'm working with the most artists that I want to work with, like Tink. Like I think that a lot of people don't give her flowers. Like she's from Chicago. Like she's the biggest artist in my eyes. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? We about to drop the R&B album of the year, and not only that, like our single is kind of like going up. It's top 20 right now. No, it's top 20. It's Skater, man. Cut your radio on, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? When you dropping the album?
August.
Let me ask you a question real quick before we get to the next question.
Please.
What made Vaughn special? Because like, bro, like Vaughn, I was on Vaughn late. You understand? So what made Vaughn special?
I ain't gonna lie, like Still Trapping and other records you could hear from me and Vaughn, this is his first time ever doing a hook from somebody that wrote it. Like a lot of people don't know when I do these songs and I go and present them to people, it's me, it's Ace Red, it's Ivory Scott, it's Krishan. It's all of us doing the song before. There are demos and I'm presenting them And I'm saying, make them your own.
I gotta ask this. I hate that show, Love and Hip Hop. I know you was on it. I couldn't stand that show. So I gotta ask you, because I met a couple chicks, and, you know, we might have had some
You got a couple chicks on Love and Hip Hop. Say it, Shady.
Oh, no, we're not doing that. But they be acting like they like it's about to be Beyonce. I'm like, hold up, like what? So I gotta ask you, just how was that experience on the show? How was that?
It was unfortunate. Like when I started the show, I started with another girl, and then from there, they turned the whole situation and scenario around. It was unfortunate.
He's got me the shots. Oh my
Yo.
God. He done got the shots.
He don't need no more.
Oh, I don't need no more.
He done turned our show into drink jams.
No, where the food at? Y'all ain't brought the food out. What's up?
He know.
What the y'all talking about? But yo, I watch every episode.
Yo, okay, that's why I love that, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you. That's love.
I'm tuned in,
I
bro.
love, bro. That's love, bro. A lot of dudes say, like, you know, they support or they watch, but you really do. I just want to hear, like, what makes the show special, you know,
To
from
me?
afar? Yeah.
I told y'all, first, my brother's on the show. Then not only that, like, y'all really kicking this, but it really depend on the person that y'all interviewing. Like, I can tell when y'all keeping it political and when y'all keeping it player. Like with me, you don't know where this show going.
That's true. Now that is true.
You came with your own agenda.
But he is a vibe. He is a vibe. You are a vibe. You said it. You are a vibe.
Yeah, you gotta come in with that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but look, these are plays we gotta pass each other.
You right.
I ain't saying it like I don't know.
So before we get to like everything you working on now, I just wanted to hear. I appreciate that. Thank you. Love. Before we get to like what's happening now.
Name of somebody that won versus Smoke.
So you confuse me though, because you say that, but then when I ask you to talk, you like, oh, well, right. Him, I'm here. Which one is it?
Say a name for versus.
So what age bracket can we team you up with for the verses?
For real.
Hold on, let me finish, because
Mustard, London on the track.
I think he get London on the track. I think you get him.
Yeah, London ain't got a Grammy.
But Mustard, hold on though.
I think.
Mustard.
He got 11 songs on the radio right now.
Who else? Murder Beats, Take Keith.
Okay. 808 ain't in there?
808 Mafia. Yeah, Southside.
Oh, so you saying more like
his modern day.
Oh, okay, your era.
Yeah, like
okay, that's also okay.
Who the hottest? Who do y'all want to see me like? Is there anybody y'all want to see me work with?
I would say Meek. Cause the Dangerous Zone was nice.
Meek, I gave Meek his first #1 record at radio.
Was Dangerous Zone?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one. But I'm saying I like it.
No.
I knew that.
Then I gave it the next one. What's the whatever you need?
Whatever you need.
That's why Mustard mad. That's why Mustard mad.
She can hear that song. She know what time I'm on.
That's why Mustard mad. What are you talking about?
You know,
my catalog. I'ma hold it.
He got a catalog.
All right, you said Meek. Who would you?
It's a terrible conversation because some dudes come in and they kind of create their own position. Like some athletes come in, they say, no, this is the position I'm playing. Steph Curry. Steph Curry, is he a point guard or is he a two guard? So for you, I don't know how to pick him. I don't know how to compare. Because you're an artist, you're a writer, you're an executive. That's my point. Who?
Yo, look,
all that counts.
I'm a player. I'm a player coach.
Right.
And then ultimately, if I don't have to be in a player coach position, I'm just in the front office. I'm just in the back. You know what I'm saying? Right. I prefer to be back there. And if somebody can't sell it the way I can sell it to that person, then I'm gonna pop out. But that's why I'm here with y'all right now. So if it was somebody, you know,
let me ask you something, because you popping out right now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got a new project coming out. You're popping out. Everybody know you're popping out. When is it coming out? Tell the people. Tell us about the new project, the date, who you got on it, what you got going on.
I might drop an album just because I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I might drop an album.
I feel like it.
Every time I throw a song out, it get a plaque to it. Shout out to the girls that did Thought Box. Shout out to Mulatto, Dream Doll, Dreezy, Young and May, Chinese Kitty. That was my first single. I'm doubling back. Man, bro. My next single right now is Down Bad, featuring Ivory Scott, Jeremiah, and also Fabulous. And Fabulous, y'all know, he might be the best rapper alive.
We had this argument, because he's from down south, I'm from up north, right? I'm asking you, comparing guys you work with, from down south to up north, who's lyrically better?
Fabulous.
I do think up north people, lyrically, Like they are deeper than the down south rappers.
Easy.
But they ain't making no more. They ain't making better songs than Lil Durk, Chicago, Atlanta. Shout out to my boy.
Who up north? Tell me.
Fabulous. Who else?
All the best rappers we talking about. If we just going over the best rappers, they from up north.
Who you listen to right now up north? Go spit it out.
Up north right
Fabulous.
now?
Go ahead.
So I listen to a lot of old stuff. So I listen to Fab, but still listen to Hove. I like Fabio. Are we talking about right now? Right now.
Who you listen to right now?
I like Fabio. I love Meek.
Is Fabio a good rapper?
He's solid. He's all right, solid. He like the South though. They be like he's not 21
Fabio
Savage.
a better rapper than Meek?
No, Meek my favorite.
Said Fabio, Meek.
Fabio, Meek. For right now up north, that's the only things I can really think of that I really rock with like that right now.
All right, give me your top 3 that's from up north.
Meek
for sure.
A Boogie.
A Boogie the best one, really.
But he more like an artist.
Meek, A Boogie, and Fabio.
Man, A Boogie is the hottest thing right now, bro. Out of New York, look, A Boogie, I don't know what you doing, kid. Your little ass, you got swag right now, and you talking that. I will say that. One more question before we go, like, all of these songs, like the 11 songs that you got on radio right now,
name me another producer that got 11 songs going at radio right now. And you know what? It's kind of like second, third
you ain't
year.
put DJ
it's like
Khaled
the
up there
second.
top 5 producers.
Well, he don't got to. That's his 5.
It just hit me up.
DJ Khaled, my brother. I'm Terror Squad for life. What are you talking about? I have a Terror Squad chain.
Yeah.
That Joe is my brother.
We had Joe on the show talking this talk. Joe was talking this talk.
Yeah, what are we talking about? I have a Terror Squad chain. Name me another producer that has a Terror Squad chain. Please find them.
So Steven Jackson got a Terror Squad a chain. Why is that such a big deal?
It's like having a Terror Squad. It's like having a Rockefeller chain.
Yeah, I love Fat Joe.
You part of a different club. So to know that, for y'all to know I got a Terror Squad chain, I'm like, man.
I hear you talk about Atlanta, and I hear you talk about Miami, right? When it comes to the partying and wildest experiences, which one was the one? Because I know it's 2 different vibes, it's 2 different energies.
For me, it's like, I wasn't even rich when the wildest party experience. It's Brian McKinney. Like
Party bus.
Hey, B can throw a good party though. Brian can throw a good party.
Yeah.
It's a party bus every time, but they flew out from KOD to and like I said it on another podcast on Tank, but I was lying. I said it was another awards, but it was BET Awards. He flew out out there, bro. I'm talking about, I ain't never seen a fly the fat hoes out.
She probably had fine friends though. I've been there before. All right, you can bring your fat friend, but y'all 2 baddies, y'all gotta come.
12 of them.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
And they gonna judge me with that. I'm just keeping it 100. That's my life.
We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get appeals. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, he gotta eat, you know, despite the skills. Keep it riding for the fam. You gotta light the wheels straight up. But in the past bad, work up in the trash bag. I'll pass a lot to take the test before I pass class. And my family needed bread. I had to come correct. That's why I keep airing it out like I just passed gas.